Tom P is first. Big yay. Road to 1,000-pound bench press. What the fuck? Well, Father learned something new. You know, being a boomer, I didn't know how to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. That's why that's why the video has been buffering. Is because when the trolls, I think it's Gorilla Juice. I think he's the only one who would waste their time doing that. I don't think anybody else would waste their time calling me because they know I'm live. That's why it buffers. But I don't talk about it because I don't want to give the guy any recognition that he's fucking up the live stream. So what I did is I finally figured out how to do Not Disturb. It's in the settings. You go to, I can't remember exactly how to get there, but sound. Looking good. No, I'm not. I rarely drink 2 nights in a row. That's true. But Big J, dumb boomer. Yeah, when it comes to technology, you know, Lathe is causing problems. I haven't heard much from Lathe. Dude, why don't we just let Lathe go away? He shit-canned Big Lenny off his show. Now he doesn't have any ties to the Misfits anymore. Fuck him. Myro Pex for defending Lathe. I don't know who that is. Leo is threatening to dox people on Ruckus. Well, that's not going to work out too well for him. The Ruckus boys don't need me. They can handle that fight on their own. You know, Ruckus boys haven't helped me destroy Gorilla Juice. Now have they? Shit, I know, I can't remember the name of it, but pretty sure we know the university where Gorilla Juice works. Or wherever he, I don't know if it's a university. Supposedly he teaches surgery on dead people to students. What up, Zach? Zach, did your Instagram get deleted? Weren't you ZACCC777? I tried searching that account to let you know I was going live, and it wouldn't pop up when I looked for you. Myron Pex is Ruckus moderator doing things together with Lathe Rat. That doesn't sound good. My bench videos are really boring. Who wants to see me bench 225 for sets of 10? I mean, come on. Brad and Lenny can do that. No, wait a minute. No, they can't. discuss Libya's life coaching. Chauvin was going to get arrested by the feds in the court, even if they found him innocent. That's dirty pool, man. When you, I see that on television courtroom dramas all the time, where the guy gets found innocent, and then a different jurisdiction will slap the cuffs on him. That's fucking bullshit. Jay might not be the person to ask about buying houses. Yeah, I mean, if you got a wife and kids, you kind of have to. Where else are you going to keep them? Wasp spray check-in, right here in the cup holder where it always is. This is my anti-BLM spray. Yeah, I mean, if you're just a fucking working class slob and you got a wife and a couple of kids, you're trapped. You kind of got to buy a house. But if you're poor, like, and I mean poor, it really doesn't make sense. You can rent. And if you're super wealthy, rent or lease. Buying a house is just a middle-class trap. And I know a lot of you guys think I'm crazy for saying that, but that's because you're trained to think. You're trained to think that all these middle-class traps are the right thing to do. I mean, you guys have all heard, I'm sure you guys have heard that story about that lady that's, she's retired and she stays on cruise ships all year because it's cheaper for her to stay on a cruise ship than live anywhere else. COVID probably fucked her up. I haven't heard an update on that lady since COVID. But think about it. If you got the money, what's wrong with living in a fucking hotel? Not having all your money tied up in a big chunk of real estate. Keep your money investing. Because, I mean, if you're investing your fucking money, it's going to make more than a stupid fucking house going up in value. I mean, everyone hears, everyone hears these stories, like, oh, my grandparents paid $30,000 for their house. They sold it for $225,000 when they moved to Florida. So your average moron thinks, oh, they made $195,000 on that house. Yeah, but they owned it for fucking 45 fucking years. Paid insurance on it for 45 fucking years. Paid taxes on it for 45 fucking years. The interest on the mortgage. They didn't make $195,000 on that house. Blueberry millionaire. I'd rather pay $600 a month to own than $800 to rent. Yeah, in that instance, yeah, it does make sense. But you better be willing to live there a while, because if you need to move for work or your career or whatever, the closing costs, selling your place and buying a new one, you got to live in a place for a while. Jay's just jealous because he lives with his mommy. I don't live with my mom. I spend much more time at my girlfriend's house. And she doesn't, and I'm not allowed to live with her. I'm technically homeless. her fucking condo association, you're allowed to have guests for up to 30 days. If anyone's there longer than 30 days, they got to get approved by the condo Nazi board. So I'm only there, 5 or 6 nights anyway. Grace, yeah. I was making a reference to the condo board of association or whatever it's called. A common term for them is condo Nazis. They're fucking people that have nothing else better to do than walk around and see if your window treatments are up to code, if your mailbox is up to code. Are your shrubs too high? They make your fucking life miserable. Best investment is to buy a $100,000 18-wheeler and travel the states. Ha. No, but I mean, when I'm all done driving this 18-wheeler, I do want to buy a motorhome. I mean, you guys remember when Brad filmed me playing the trumpet at my old place? Basically, when I moved out of that place, all that shit got left behind. I basically got rid of everything I fucking owned. I just left it at that place. And then, I gave shit away. Lenny came and pilfered what he wanted. Lenny wound up finding my, what's that shit you take to burn fat? I can't remember the name of it, but Lenny found my shit in the medicine cabinet, wound up putting himself in the hospital. What's the name of that shit? Clen, yeah. Lenny found my Clen, and I didn't want the shit. The shit made my chest hurt. This shit was strong and nasty. I hated it. That's why I left it behind. I should have warned Lenny, don't take that Clen that's in my medicine cabinet. He wounds up getting checked into the fucking hospital. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't like Clen. Clen makes it feel like someone's squeezing my fucking heart. Like an elephant stepping on your chest. That's not a good feeling. Jay, thoughts on Livia being an illegal green card stealer becoming a life coach? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's true that she's married to Nate. That could have been a bogus document that was going around. I think she's going to college, so I think she's got a student visa. I don't think she has a green card. Gaspari Super Pump is better than Outlift. I did Gaspari Super Pump way back in the old days. I'm telling you, when it first came out, I really loved the NO Explode by BSN. That was the shit. I love their flavors too. Their lemon lime and their orange were fucking awesome. I only need a half dose. So is this thing buffering less or not at all, or is it better? Can anybody tell the difference? Since I've been live, I did get a couple of text messages, and I didn't think you got those when your phone was on Do Not Disturb. Why did I see text messages pop up when I put my phone on Do Not Disturb? It's just no sound. So I'll still get phone calls, but it won't ring. That doesn't make sense. How many dips can you do? Probably none. Fuck. Before I tore my pec, I could probably get 3. Weighted dips for bench press. Yeah, that's good. I mean, you know, if you're a little guy, dips, doing body weight dips are useless. I mean, think how many dips Dale can do. Dale can probably do 100 dips because he's a fucking dwarf. You know, so if you're a smaller guy, you got to do weighted dips. Father, thoughts on white supremacy? Well, I think it's very underrated, honestly. A lot of people talk about it like it's a bad thing. Dale is a cherub, not a dwarf. That's right. He runs around with his little bow and arrow, making love, making people fall in love when he shoots them with his fucking arrow. Little Cupid running around with his butt cheek showing. Does going wider give more bench chest growth? Not necessarily, bro, because when you go wider, you actually lose range of motion. I mean, when you do close grip bench, you know, everyone thinks that's so much tricep, but if you look at your humerus bone, your upper arm bone, your humerus is actually pointed at the fucking floor when you do close grip bench. So I think it's good to do a couple different grips. Wide grip just shortens the range of motion. That's why when you see powerlifters that wear those stupid bench press shirts, they're all going super wide. Super wide is rough on your rotator cuff too. So I'll tell you what I did the other day is I did my bench press with my regular grip that I would use if I was going to be in a contest, a bench press contest. Then when I went to the decline, I went about 2 fingers wider on my decline. And then my third exercise, I went back to the flat bench and I did my narrow grip. And I do my narrow grip rather wide because I'm a fatty. And you want your hands to clear your titties. If your fists come down on your nipples, you're not getting a good stretch. Everyone, you know, you're better off going a little wider so you can go deeper. So, you know, those 3 exercises, bench, decline, and then close grip, I did 3 different grips and at 2 different angles. You know, because I started flat, went decline, then I went back to flat. Now, I skipped incline. I would have done, on a normal day, I would have done inclines next. And incline, I actually would have used probably a 4th grip. I would have gone in between my close grip and my competition flat bench grip. But I skipped inclines because my pec isn't getting any better recently. It's kind of staying the same. So I figured, you know, I might skip inclines for a little while, see if that helps it recover. Because it still doesn't feel right. It still hurts a little bit to do sets of 10 with 225. Anyway, yeah, and then I skipped incline and then I finished with some hammer strength military press for deltoid. That's pretty much all I do for deltoid is hammer strength military press. And I do at the end of my pressing routine. I just do it so I'm not totally neglecting my deltoids. Otherwise, I wouldn't do any deltoid. Well, I do rear delts on back day. What about side laterals? Side laterals are great for bodybuilding, but they're going to ruin you for strength. They really are. Because you really don't need, if all you want to do is get big and huge and strong, you really don't need to train a lot of middle delt, because on chest day, you're getting a ton of front delt, and on back day, you're getting a ton of rear delt, and your middle delt's going to grow, I mean, just by proxy, just because the muscles that are surrounding it are getting bigger. I mean, I hardly do any mid delt, okay? I hardly do any middle deltoid. And you can probably tell, like, you know, Jay doesn't have the greatest shoulders. But still, my middle deltoid, like my middle deltoid is bigger than someone that doesn't work out. So why did my middle deltoid get bigger when I don't train them? They got bigger somehow. That's what I'm saying, is your body's not going to let you produce a freak show. Like imagine a guy like me, you know, that pretty much ignores the middle delt. What if I had these enormous front deltoids, you know, and middle deltoids like a ninth grade boy, and then enormous rear deltoids? You know what I'm, because that's the way I train. If your body responded to the way you train, my shoulders should look my shoulders should look retarded. I should have the middle deltoid of a normal man who does not weight train. But I mean, they're not the best shoulders in the world. I know that. I don't have the PJ Braun, you know, cannonball delt look going on. You know, a lot of, you know, guys that train a lot of delts, they have those caps on their shoulders. You know, if you're going to compete, you need that, but it'll fuck you up for powerlifting if you try and build those caps. But your body's not going to let you produce. That's why guys, like, for instance, guys who don't train legs, their upper body only gets so big, okay? You're not going to build a Dorian Yates upper body and have the legs of a ninth grade boy. It doesn't work that way. Or guys, you might know guys that just do arms. You know, like guys who got a curl bar in their garage or a curl bar in their basement. Their biceps are only going to get so big. I don't care how many curls they do. Legs are for females. Yeah. You need legs for sports, bro. I got a 35-pound dumbbell and 14-inch arms. So, okay, what do? You do curls with 35-pound dumbbells? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I thought about going to Dick's Sporting Goods and getting a set of 40s, because A lot of times I skip biceps at the gym and I just do back. If I had a couple of 40-pound dumbbells rolling around the truck, maybe, in the middle of the week when I'm not drinking coffee, I could do a couple sets of biceps. Do dumbbell preachers like Synthol Mark. Now, I like one arm sitting dumbbell concentration curls. Where you sit down and you go like, you can't see me because I'm off camera, but you like that. They call them concentration curls because I think it was that famous Greek statue maybe of the guy concentrating. And he's sitting like this, and you got your other hand on your inside of your leg, and you do curls. Maybe if I do it on this side, you can dumbbell concentration curls. For a guy who doesn't really give a fuck about biceps, which would be me, I think dumbbell concentration curls are the best because they pretty much focus on the peak of the bicep. That the top of the bicep, that the peak, like a mountain. And if you're just a big fat lazy power lifter, you're not going to have a peak on your bicep. So why not, if you're going to waste your time doing a little bit of biceps, why not train your weakness? It doesn't make sense for me to try and beat Dale Chance, walk over there and do curls, with 135 to try and embarrass an autistic guy that's bench pressing. You guys remember that video when Jason was warming up on the bench press with 135 and short little inbred Dale walked over there and did curls with it to try and show up Jason? That guy has no fucking class. Man, like I've said 100 times before, Jason's a retard, but he's our retard. We can make fun of him. It's not cool when other people do. Grace Wolf wants to know, Grace, did you change your name? I thought you were Grace Murray. Grace, your last name is not Wolf. Your last name is Murray. I think we have an imposter Grace on here. That's not Brad's daughter. Big Brad Wolf is an Instagram handle. That's not his last name. His name is Bradford Murray. Father, thoughts on weighted chin-ups for back? Dude, come on, man. I'm over 300 pounds. The thought of adding weight to a chin-up, I can't even comprehend that. If you're a little teeny guy like a wrestler, and you can do so many chin-ups. To get any benefit out of the exercise, you got to add weight. It's not a good exercise for you. Find something different to do. If you've mastered the chin up to the point where you need to add weight, move on, brah. Move on. But it's a great exercise, but it's really a great exercise for people that suck at that. Like, a big fat guy like me, if I went to do some chin-ups, and I did, let's just say I went and did chin-ups this weekend, and I got 3 sets of 3. And I know that sounds funny, but if you think about it, I'm 325, you know what I'm saying? So if I did 3 sets of 3 with 325 pounds, that's 9 reps with 325. I actually probably could get stronger doing that. So you guys that are doing, 20 chin-ups, I mean, come on, man. What are you trying to accomplish? You want to exercise, why don't you go walk the beach where you could look at some pussy? Once you can do an exercise, more than 20 or 25 times, it's become useless to you. Think about it. Construction workers, they use the same hammer every day. I don't know how heavy hammers are. I know, different hammers weigh different amounts. But I'm just trying to make an example. Construction workers use the same hammer every day, right? And they get better and better at it with more experience. Their arm doesn't get any bigger because they're getting more reps. Sure, like an experienced carpenter, he might swing that hammer 10,000 times a day, whereas the rookie, that just hired on last week, he might only swing it fucking 3,000 times. But the experienced guy, it's not like his arm is any bigger because it's just reps. It turns into exercise and not bodybuilding. If you want to exercise, go walk the beach and look at some pussy. You want to build muscle? Throw some weight on the fucking bar. Square hammer, I don't know what that is. If you are 300 pounds, you should be able to do 200 pounds for one on a pull-up. What? You mean put 200 pounds around on my back and do a pull-up? A 500-pound pull-up? Are you fucking crazy? I think, when I was a teenager and I first started lifting weights, I could do like 20 pull-ups. I mean, I was never great at them. But since in adult life, since I got big, I think the best I ever did. You guys have seen those pictures floating around from like 2011 or 12, 2011, when I was like 265. I think I got 12 or 14 chin-ups. 265 for 12 reps is fucking good, I'm no Franco Columbo, but I thought it was pretty good. Never be that weight again. Yeah. Pack the Brillo in the pipe. Dude, you know what you're talking about if you're bringing up Brillo. 285, bully. No, I wasn't 285 back then. I think when I did the Florida Strongest Man, I think I was like 280. Because I know a few months prior to that, when I did the Singer Island Strongman, I weighed in that morning at 272. And so, yeah, I got down to like 262 when I was doing the keto diet. And then I was down to like 262. And then when I found out about these strongman contests, I added carbs back in my diet, and I know at the Singer Island Strongman, which is a local show, right on the beach, Riviera Beach, where the conservative Cuban is from. I weighed in that morning at 272. So just adding carbs back in my diet to do a strongman show, I went from 262 to 272, like fast as fuck. And then by the time it got around to the 2012 Florida Strongest Man, I was probably 280, maybe 290. You guys maybe have seen that video. There's that highlight reel that that pretty good that guy Elliot Hulse or Hulse, whatever his name is, African American gentleman, won the middleweights that day. He's pretty famous in the strongman world. Anyway, there's a video of him out on the internet somewhere, and I appear in it like twice. I actually won the over 40 division that day at the 2012 Florida Strongest Man. State champion. Strongest man in the state of Florida, over 40. You know, I didn't train for a show and go get third. I trained for a show and went and got first. State championships, baby. That's right. Grace Wolf. I don't know about this person. The only Grace I know is Grace Murray. Is Grace Murray on here? Lefty Nero Productions found it. What'd you find? The video of Elliot Hulse? I follow that guy on Instagram. He's lost a lot of size, and he's kind of turned into a whack job. Real nice guy. And I'm telling you, he won the middleweights that year at the Florida Strongest Man, and he was insanely strong for a middleweight. Yeah, he's weird now. Yeah, you know, steroids could do that to people. Look at Kalura. Great example, man. Some people, you know, excessive hormones fucking changes them for the rest of their life. Oh my God, Zach just said Valerie punches Grace when Brad does yard work. Oh my fucking God. So Brad's out on the fucking riding mower, wearing fucking headphones, listening to music. He can't hear anything. And Valerie's in there punching Grace in the face. That's wrong. Yeah, I do get used and abused like dish rag punching bag. Jesus Christ. Body punches only? Oh, you guys are fucked up. Not good, brah. Yeah, Elliot Hulse, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I wish someone would correct me. Hulse, whatever. It's like Hulse. He was a super nice guy. Um, he was by far the best athlete at that strongman show. You know, across the spectrum of all the classes, including myself. Um, I was the Masters champion, but the guy who won the fucking heavyweights, in the open division, was a fucking big fat turd. Ugh. Stronger than me, much stronger than me, but in strongman, that's a young man's game. Elliot phone home. Yeah, I saw Elliot just posted something on his Instagram. He's moving to Lake County. I don't know where that is. I don't know if that's close to me or not. Bill Kazmar is the strongman god. Eh, no, I think Kaz was a better power lifter, honestly. Kaz got Kaz got into fucking strongman because there's more money in strongman because it's on television. You know, there's no powerlifting or bodybuilding on television. Strongman is where the money is. Anyway, speaking of strongman, um, this fight between Eddie Hall and that Thor, Jesus Christ, those guys have gotten in such great shape. Holy fuck. You're talking about two men that have both deadlifted 1,100 pounds. You know, Jesus Christ. The amount of power that those two men can generate in a punch is just sick. And whoa. That's a fight I might want to watch. Rush just said, so you're a beast and you can't throw a punch. Yeah, but I'm an old man. I'm a 52-year-old, washed up fucking has-been with no legs. So cut me some slack, you asshole. Fucking that Thor guy. I dude, I wouldn't get in the ring with Thor for, I don't think, less than $2 million. I'd have enough. I would need enough money to just not work for the rest of my life to get in the ring with Thor. That guy scares me. Eddie Hall, even though he could beat my ass, doesn't scare me like Thor. Because Eddie Hall has a big belly and short arms. Thor is fucking, Jesus Christ. Thor's fucking gloves go goddamn down close to his knees. I mean, I don't see how Eddie Hall, with those short little arms and that big belly, is going to get anywhere near Thor. Because Thor could just keep him at bay with jabs. I mean, Eddie is a natural athlete. He's going to be a problem. Yeah, see, who knows? We're talking about powerlifters that have both completely transformed their bodies. Like gone from, both being very overweight, because they were competing for world records in powerlifting. Now they're both fucking six-pack abs, for Christ's sakes. I mean, God bless the both of them. I'm not trying to put anybody down. I'm just saying I would be more scared of Thor. Thor's nickname used to be the Mountain. I didn't know that. I don't follow fucking extreme powerlifting because it's gotten so gay. Extreme powerlifting is just off the radar fucking gay now. Eddie has something Thor doesn't: heart and determination. He's not surrounded by yes men. See, I don't know the insides of it. I'm just talking about, I saw their two physiques recently, what they look like. And to me, obviously they both would ruin me in about 30 seconds. So that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying Thor scares me more. Like, I think against Eddie Hall I could protect myself better. That's all I'm saying. Come on, Father, you could take them on both. I know, I probably could use my fucking mental powers to intimidate one of them. Don't come out here, I'm gonna kill you. And then it would just be one-on-one. And then, well, then I'd still be fucked. John Smith looks like Gorilla Juice to me. The only people that on YouTube or Instagram that type in all capital letters are people that sit in front of a keyboard, that have like a console, with like a shrine of their heroes and people they hate, like Hamburg or Gorilla Juice, After they kill a bunch of people and the cops look at their apartment, they've just got pictures of Jay Masters all over their apartment. John Smith is totally Gorilla Juice. Yeah, I think so too. Mike Tebow. Same cap locks. Turn off the cap locks button. Jesus Christ. Zach, I love it when you call me father. Is a double wide a good investment? Jesus. Angel Go just typed cap locks in all capital letters. Look, I love you guys, and I try and help you guys out. And when you type in all capital letters, it it I don't care how educated you are or how intelligent you are. It makes you seem like an uneducated fucking hillbilly. Like Dale Chance is the type of guy to get on the computer. Or I don't know, I can't even say it like a North Carolina hillbilly, and try and play tough guy and type in all capital letters. People that have been to school don't use all capital letters. Me, honestly, I respect a person that uses no capital letters. If if you type everything in all small case, um, to me that's better. You know, and then you might throw a capital, in when you need one. Like if you say J, throw in a capital J, or if you say Michigan, throw in a capital M. Proper nouns, use a capital M. I'm good with that. I'm not some kind of grammar Nazi where every sentence has to start with a capital letter, whatever. I I don't want to be a grammar Nazi, but typing in all capitals is the sign of someone who didn't get enough education and they feel insecure about it because they don't know when to use capital letters. So they just use all capital letters. Rob Lynn Bailey just said, sorry, Father, won't do it again. What about Brad Lynn Bailey? John Smith just typed a perfect sentence. John Smith, you left out the period at the end. Um, uh, what's the story with Rob Lynn Bailey and Dana Lynn Bailey? Like, one of them had to have inherited a ton of cash because they obviously have money, and it's pretty obvious none of them has a real job. Um, you know, I sent around a picture, to my troll buddies a couple days ago of Rob Lynn and his and he was wearing. Everyone was making fun of his capri pants, and which are gay. Imagine a fat guy like me in capri pants. For Christ's fucking sakes, capri pants are fucking horribly gay. But a couple of you guys were making fun of his loafers with no socks, and I fucking zoomed in on those fucking loafers. Those are fucking Louis Vuitton loafers. Those things are probably close to $1,000 brand new. So, yeah, if I'm spending over $500 on a pair of loafers, or what did I just say? Loafers. Um, I'm not putting a fucking, $2 Hanes sock inside a fucking $500 pair of loafers. I just happen to like Louis Vuitton loafers. I have a personal connection to them. Um, a friend of mine from college passed away, and he actually lived in Boca Raton, Florida. Real good friend of mine, same fraternity. Um, and so when he died, I don't know, must have been maybe 10 years ago, something like that. You know, like, me and all his other buddies, we kind of split up his stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and his wife was good with it. She didn't need that shit. Like my O.J. Simpson jersey. That's where I got my O.J. Simpson jersey from. My friend that passed away. And I got some of his other stuff. I got a Detroit Lions jersey. I got a Michigan jersey. All my old Michigan shirts that are worn out and fucked up are from him. But anyway, my friend Bobby, who real good guy, love the guy. He's half Asian. He's half Korean, actually. So obviously, we racial slur the fuck out of him. His nickname is Chopsticks because he's half Korean. That's the cool thing about being a little bit racist. Like even people you're tight with, you're still racist against your friends, and they're kind of okay with it. Like Chopsticks doesn't give a fuck that we call him Chopsticks. He doesn't get all offended and pissed off. That's just his fucking nickname. But anyway, my friend Dan went on fucking eBay because he was an eBay junkie before he passed away, and he found these white Louis Vuitton loafers. These are probably $1,000 fucking shoes, and I think he got them for like $100, and my friend Chopsticks fucking swooped in and fucking gobbled up fucking Dan's fucking shoes, before the rest of us got there. And Chopsticks doesn't even wear a 12. You know how Asians are. They got little teeny feet and little dicks. Not a very clever nickname. Well, dude, you know what's funny? You might get a kick out of this. Like, so one of my mom's friends, who actually was a friend of my dad's, they all went to the same high school. He lives down in Florida now too, and he knew the crew, that I used to run with. And he knew Bobby, and one night we're hanging out, and he's like, Jason's friend, that the tie stick. He called Bobby tie stick. His fucking nickname is Chopstick, and my mom's friend calls him tie stick. That fucking, that weed that comes on a stick. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking hilarious. Try to be more funny. Have another drink. This is boring. Boomer humor. Yeah, because most of you young guys don't even know what tie stick is. Grace Wolf. I don't like this Grace Wolf. Where's Grace Murray? I want to talk to the real Grace. Derek Chauvin's on here. Okay, Boomer. What's up, Derek? I didn't know you had the web in lockup. God bless you, man. You did the right thing. Drink up, Pooh Bear. Jay, say what they call Brazil nuts. No. Yeah, thank you for your service, Derek Chauvin. George Floyd toes. Jesus Christ. See, you know what's funny? And I love talking to the troll accounts, and because you guys give me plausible deniability to say things I really want to say, but can't. And, but what's fucked up is people like Transform X. They will chop up one of my videos and make it look like I just said something really fucked up. But I was really reading a fucking comment from a real troll account that might have a fucked up name. It's just Nathan Bennett. I'm a new troll. I'm sure you are, Nathan. This seems to be working, though. I haven't got any phone calls. You mentioned my name. I'm so happy. Yeah, I don't mind mentioning people's names, and especially on Instagram. I'll help you build your account. If you're a loyal J Masters fan, I will help you get followers. Like, I can't remember who was it. Came up with a funny meme yesterday or the day before. The Brad and Valerie meme, where the black chick was saying that a man has to have a house and a car. And then the black dude fucking says, well, what are you bringing to the table? And she says, I'm bringing another N-word, kids to, and anyway, he fucking took that existing meme and put Brad and Valerie's faces on that meme. And, a lot of times, I think there was J Master's last piss jug. See, I'm giving you a shout out, bro. A lot of times I'll post that shit when I really shouldn't. What you guys should do, instead of sending me memes you guys make, because a lot of times you guys send me shit and it's so fucking funny. I post it right away, and you don't get your respect. And it's not like I'm trying to diss you. It's just the hysteria of how funny this shit is. You kind of get lost in the sauce. So when J Master's last piss jug sent me that, I took a deep breath, because I was dying to post it. But I messaged him back. I'm like, post that. And then he DM'd me back, I will. So he posted it. And That's how we can build each other's accounts. That's how we can work together. Dude, I don't need followers. Fuck it. I don't give two fucks about followers. I'd rather fucking, but you got to make it easy on me. Remember, I'm a boomer. If you make it easy on me, like if you send me a meme that you want me to post, you got to put your tag in the meme. That way, I don't need to do dog shit. Does that make sense? Is that fair? So if you guys send me shit, I want to give you credit, but sometimes I'm just in a rush, or I could be driving an 18-wheeler. I don't have time to tag you in it and give you your proper credit. And that needs to stop. So what I want you guys to do from now on is I want you to put your tag in the fucking meme. Big J's coffee mug just said, can someone fill me up? Get more drunk, Father. I'm going to try. You guys want my phone number? Ask Gorilla Juice. He's got my number. Gorilla Juice, if you're watching, post my phone number. I'm not afraid. Come on, pussy. Post my phone number right now. Where is Bradford Manor? Asking for a friend. Dude, I would never dox Brad. Yeah, what's up with this ooey gooey? 867-5309. Nobody under fucking 40 is going to understand what that means. 867-5309. I think, you know what? Here's what I got to say about Rob Zilla. I think Rob Zilla needs father. If I wasn't on the road and I was around to go to the gym with Lenny and Rob Zilla, I think I could really help out Rob Zilla, and I can't be a distant father, like a father on the road. And I love Rob. He's a nice kid. But I just feel like in the Genovaverse, he's not evolving. Like there's an old saying that a dog can only get as smart as his master, and I feel that way with Rob Zilla. Like, he's just with Lenny, and that's like stunting Robzilla's, intellectual growth. Like, Chuck E. G's Ranch just said he's a succubus. Actually, I thought succubus were only females. Dude, if I was in Florida full time and hanging out with Robzilla, Robzilla would be more mellow and not being triggered by the trolls, and really, I mean, I'd be good for the kid, honestly. And I call him a kid because I'm 52 and fat, so to me he is a kid. And Lenny's not good for Robzilla. I mean, for Christ's sakes. I don't like everybody ganging up on Robzilla, for some of the stupid shit he does. Dude, when I was Robzilla's age, for Christ's sakes, was I stupid? And you look at who Robzilla's got around him, like other people, Robzilla's pretty much surrounded by morons, to be honest. So I get DMs all the time, like, why are you always sticking up for Robzilla? Like, Robzilla's trashing you on Lenny's channel, and you still stick up for him. Yeah, because it's the right thing to do. Robzilla doesn't mean any harm against Big J. Robzilla is just feeling the fucking moment. So, like, if Lenny gets a laugh out of Brad trashing Big J, Robzilla might throw a little poke in there. And, who cares, man? I know who my friends are, and Lenny and Robzilla are my friends. So they can say anything they fucking want about me. They can go to Brad's house and talk about what a fucking cocksucker I am, while they're eating their steak. Once they leave Brad's house, I know they're still my friends. Come on, man. You gotta see the big picture, man. Not it lone wolfening. Yeah, I am kind of a lone wolf. Whatever. It's not for everybody. Nobody likes you. That's a great comment. Yeah, dude, trust me. Tons of people hate me. Tons. If, if I let it bother me, how many people hate me, I wouldn't be able to survive. Trust me, I know how many people hate me. And the fact that I don't let it bother me makes them more insane. Like, look at Transform X. He's absolutely obsessed with me. And he's so scared to do a real post, so, and because he doesn't want to see the comments, because the people that follow him are going to trash him for trashing me. Are you listening, Transform X? You pussy? Post something, asshole. Don't post it on your story so it disappears and no one can see the comments, post it. Put it out there, man. I'm willing to read all the comments that trash me. You want to trash me? Let's go. Let's do it. I'll take it. I'll read every single fucking one of them. Oh, wait. You'd have to unblock me first because you're a pussy. But, let's... I don't hide from being so hated or people not liking me. I fucking embrace it. Fuck. Andrew has disowned you. Okay. Holy crap. We're going to have a good time tonight. No, I don't think Andrew has disowned me. I think, here's the deal. I think Andrew is under a ton of pressure from other people because he hasn't disowned me. Like, some of my reprehensible behavior, and I'll even admit some of my behavior is reprehensible. And Andrew has not disowned me, at least that I know of. I talked to him a couple days ago. I haven't talked to him since that live 2 nights ago. I don't know. Maybe he just disowned me in the last 48 hours. But look, he's under intense pressure. You need to shit can Jay. Fuck Jay. Jay's human filth. Yeah, I am. And I like it. What the fuck is everyone so upset about? For Christ's sake. Don't say that, Father. You're invincible. Now, I speak the truth, and, a lot of times I go too far, because a lot of times, like, you can speak the truth and then stop. Here's why people don't like me. I speak the truth, and then when I should stop, I keep going. And so crucify me. Put me on a fucking cross. And, everybody can go fuck themselves. If anybody wants to call me out on a fucking lie, I'd love to listen. But most people that hate me because I take the truth too far. Like, all the Jay haters out there, how many of them say, well, Jay's a liar? Jay spreads misinformation, or Jay is misleading, or Jay is a fraud. I mean, you don't see those kind of comments. The people that hate my guts hate me because I take the truth too far. God damn it, if that's my biggest sin, that I take the truth too far, They're just jealous of you, Father. And who's jealous of an overweight truck driver? Come on, man. You might be jealous of my fucking brain. There's plenty of you guys out there that make more money than me, have a nicer house, nicer family, and maybe even a nicer body. You know, I'm fat. But what you don't like is in here. That I see things, and I'm able to fucking not fall for the bullshit. Like things for me are I don't know. It reminds me of Apocalypse Now. When Martin Sheen is listening to one of Marlon Brando's rants, and Marlon Brando says, you know, that things are crystalline. And for most of you, crystalline, what the fuck does that mean? I get that. So I must be a crazy man too, because things do become crystalline. And I can see behind what's being said. And I want to speak the fucking truth. You know, I don't want to be a fat fucking ogre, you know, like Alex Jones, you know, but I am fat, and it's almost like, you know, to have credibility, you know, you've got to get thin. It's like, you notice how most personal trainers are little skinny weasels? Because even the good ones that used to be big, they don't want to be judged by their body. So if they want to make money, they lose all their muscle on purpose. Kind of like Dave Palumbo did. Like, it's fucked up. Like I want to be taken seriously, so I'm gonna lose all my muscle. Do you know how fucking retarded that is? And trust me, you guys all know trainers at the gym that did this. You look at pictures of them, they used to be great. They used to look good. They used to be huge. They used to be strong. And now they're fucking just... Zach says, bully way or the highway. Vegas Millionaire just said if you took gear, you'd look great. Oh, wait. Man, come on, man. I eat like a fucking trucker. Conditioning cannot be had with the needle or the gym. Conditioning is all the fucking fork and spoon of the mouth. So any of you guys that think I'm a big fat slob because I don't know how to take drugs or I don't know how to work out are fucking morons. It's the fork and spoon that makes you a fat ass. Father, I like chips too much. Yeah. I went on a bad kick past couple weeks where I normally like Doritos, you know, and if you get a little small bag of Doritos, you know, they're shaped like triangles. They're kind of awkward to get in your mouth, and you eat them rather slowly. And then I got on this kick where I started getting Fritos, not Doritos, Fritos, because I realized that I could get more in my mouth if I just poured the Fritos out of the bag into my mouth, whereas you can't do that with Doritos. And so, I mean, come on, man. When you find yourself, engaging in habits like that, it's no wonder, you're a 335-pound fat fuck. Break up the Doritos in the bag, brah. That's fucked up. Like Grace's feeding tube. I'll crunch up the Doritos while they're still in the bag, so I can just dump it right in my mouth. Ah, Jesus Christ. The mental illness on this page is fucked. Feeding tube, Jay. If instead of Cornelius getting Dale to do chicken shakes, Big J could be doing fucking ice cream and Dorito shakes. Oh, fuck. Oh. It's not the real Grace, I'm telling you. Grace's last name is not Wolf, it's Murray. I want to talk to the real Grace. I've been thinking about it. If we could get Grace's mom on here, this, obviously Brad's not going to listen to me, but we could maybe get a discussion open where maybe we could get the family back together. If Grace's mom would create an account and come on here and talk about, Brad and the shortcomings of the relationship, but how she's willing to offer forgiveness for the benefit of Grace, and how she'd like to get together. Brad's not going to want to hear that from me, but if we just get it out in the open, I'm sure people would send Brad the screenshots, and that maybe we can try. Like I'm playing Dr. Phil here. Like we can get this family back together, and that would make my heart warm. That would make that it's. Because I just see, financially, let's just talk about this financially. Forget emotions for a minute. Just think financially. And I've Grace's mom is probably still so in love with Brad that she would fall for this because she had that kid to try and trap Brad. So if Brad told the Taco Queen and her son, go take a hike, all right, you got to subtract what that is costing him a month, and you guys can figure it out on your own. But just getting rid of those two, that goes back to the left side of the ledger. off the right side of the ledger is fucking loss, you know. So, and then Brad could reconcile with Grace's mother, and he could move Grace's mother and Grace back into the house, and then now before you go putting those expenses on Brad on the right side of the ledger, you know, that over $600 a month child support, that would go away. So get rid of fucking Taco Queen. Get rid of Taco Queen's kid. Get rid of the $600 a month fucking child support, right? Because you reconciled your family. The child support goes away. So now you're looking at a ton more money. A ton. And so, you know, and I've seen pictures of Grace's mom. She's decent. And, you know, I haven't seen any recent pictures, but dude, come on, man. $600 a month, you know. I throw $600 on her face. She's gonna look better than the fucking Taco Queen, you know. And get rid of that kid. So you move Grace back in, and then you get to, you know, spend some time with your biological daughter, and you know, and potentially a woman you hate, you know. But fuck it, we're doing this for financial reasons, you know. No one says you got to marry her. Trust me, Big J does things with a twist. So you bring Grace and the mother back into the family after you get rid of the Taco Queen and the kid from whoever knows, God damn knows where, you know, that father is. And, you know, whatever. You just deliver the mail, you make your money, you know, you come home, you drink, you smoke weed, lift weights in the garage, you're angry, you know, you just be Brad, you know, but you're saving a ton of money. And eventually Grace is going to expire. But, you know, kids like that usually don't survive their 30s. And then you're not married to the bitch. Once Grace expires, you tell the mom, hit the high road. La-di-da-di-da. Goodbye. And then look at the claw. Financial and marriage advice from Father. This message was brought to you by Steel Reserve. Right. If anybody thinks I'm wrong, please speak up. Cocaine time? I wish, but Father. Jay, could you get it up for Michelle Obama? Hey, if I was sober, maybe. I mean, Michelle's not an ugly woman. You know, I mean, granted, she's a PM, so she's got that going against her. But Michelle's not really an ugly woman, and she's very thick. Like, if you wanted to have athletes for offspring, Michelle Obama would be good breeding stock. I mean, I don't care how much you hate them, uh, dude. You look at Michelle Obama's fucking bone structure. If you wanted to breed a kid to go play college football, that would be a good bitch to have, you know. She looks like a tight end. Yeah. Linda's watching this and texting me. I didn't say I would fuck Michelle Obama. I said if I happen to be sober, which is rarely. That's what I meant. Like, rarely am I sober. Like, if Michelle Obama was trying to fuck me 7 days out of the week, I mean, there's at least 5 days that's not going to happen. So she'd have to catch me on the other two, and I'm going to be grumpy on at least one of those 2 days. And on the other day, I'm probably feeling a little bit racist. So, Linda, you need to shut your fucking hole. Another person fucking trying to interpret every fucking word I say on my live stream. You guys go live for this long and have everybody interpret every single. Oh, Linda's texting me now. Linda, jump on here, you fucking whore. Fuck you. You're not gonna bully me. Fuck you. Oh, okay. No, I'm not calling her. I don't want to involve Linda in this. I'm supposed to be here free to talk to my people. Linda shouldn't be trying to bully me. You know. And trust me, fans, she makes me pay. When I get off when I go home off the road, she has it written down on paper, everything I said that she disagrees with. And she's got like a 10-inch strap-on dong. And well, I pay the piper. Father is slowly turning into Janoi. Eh. She is going to peg father. Yeah. Right. I never really enjoyed the strap-on until I met Linda. Now I love it. Oh. She just sent me a text and said Pooh Bear. She wants the, now she's trying to calm me down. She, once she realizes that I'm not going to get pissed off, she goes straight for the Pooh Bear. I am Pooh Bear. I like honey. I like my belly. I like napping. I like being tubby. And, you know, honey is code for crack. Yeah. I couldn't see what Linda just said. She wants to tell you guys something. Oh, that I fill her with my honey. Ugh. You know, Linda's somewhat of a dominatrix. Like, and it's taking a little bit to get used to, but Linda doesn't let me come all the time. And, you know, it, but to be with such a spectacular woman, you put up with that. So, when Linda finally gives it up to me, and you know, obviously after she's been with several black men, and she makes me clean up the cream pies, um, and she finally gives me sloppy seconds. Right when it starts to feel good, she has to fuck shit up, and she'll say, "Don't you come in my pussy, or you're gonna have to clean that up." And right after she says that, I fucking explode. It just happens that way. Father. Oh. Ooey and gooey. Why is Lenny saying ooey and gooey? I don't get it. I don't understand why Lenny is using such a childish saying as ooey and gooey. Like, I don't get it. Why does Lenny say marry a 12-year-old girl? Well, here's the deal. I've talked about this numerous times in my live streams. During the westward advancement of settlers. You know, remember we were 13 colonies, all on the eastern seaboard. Go west, young man. Go west, young man. Well, most of the time, young man didn't have the money to go fucking west. So the people that settled our western frontier were mostly fucking, you know, middle-aged guys who had accumulated a little sum of cash, and they did what they would go to their neighbor and say, like, look, you know, I got this money, I just got some property in Kansas, you know, I noticed, you know, you people are starving to death. Well, I'm gonna have corn and deer meat. You know, I'm gonna grow corn and shoot deer, and I can give your daughter a better life. You know, meanwhile, this guy's a fucking 40-year-old fucking pervert, and he wants to take your 13-year-old daughter, and people went along with it. So teenage girls went westward with middle-aged American men to settle the frontier, and that it's just how it happened. What do you guys think that, like, 21-year-old couples conquered the western frontier together? You know, I mean, come on, man. 21-year-old guys can't do shit. They can barely change a fucking light bulb. So the only way the West was conquered was by middle-aged men fucking dragging fucking teenage girls out west and having shit tons of kids so that they had free labor. America. America. And it's not wrong. I mean, come on, man. Anyone who thinks that's wrong is fucked up. Manifest destiny. Right. Right. You get a plot of property out west from the government, and, you know, dude, a lot of times you didn't have to fucking even solicitate yourself. A lot of times, a lot of your neighbors who had it rather shitty, you know, would hear that you got a plot of property out west and you were heading out. They'd be like, please take my daughter. You know, we're very poor. You know, she's starving. Take her west. Have a family. You know, people gave away their fucking daughters. You guys, it wasn't fucking incest. It was the American way. Lots of 13-year-old girls, you know, got bred by 40-year-old men. Sorry. It happened. Do I want that to happen today? No, of course not. But that's how we conquered the fucking Indians, the fucking animals. That's how we took over the fucking West. 40-year-old men took 13-year-old girls out west and had fucking 12, fucking 15, 20 kids. Just keep fucking them. Just keep coming inside them. We'll build our own army. Fuck them Indians. A lot of you sensitive little bitches don't like history. Well, you know, fuck you. Go get your therapy dog. Fuck you. That's how you conquer a fucking continent. That's how we won this goddamn great country from the fucking Indians. We're fucking too stupid to figure out how to fucking fight. Inch by inch. Could have an 8-year-old like Grace. Where's Father today? Dude, I'm never going to give you guys my real location. The evil. Let's talk about your stepdad. My stepdad was William Lawrence Robbins, born in Michigan, December 11th, 1950. Scumbag. I believe he lives in Canada now. Did he ever touch you? No. He did push me down when he never touched me in a sexual way, but when I was like fucking 12 or 13, he did push me down when I had a bad back from a fucking soccer game. Completely defenseless with a sore back, he pushed me to the ground because they were supposed to pick me up from a fucking soccer game, and him and my mom were laid in bed, obviously recovering from partying the night before, and they never picked me up. So after playing a fucking extremely hard game at center halfback, and yes, I did play center halfback. I ran fucking line to line. I was a fucking animal. I took every single fucking throw in. I was the ultimate center halfback. Just a fucking animal. Played offense, defense. I didn't score a lot. I was a better passer. Not scoring a lot. I'm not ashamed of that. Like, dude, I put my merit in my play, man. Like a guy like me who, fuck. So, like an assist, dude, I probably led that league in assists. I don't even know if they fucking took those stats back in those days. But, dude, I was a center halfback, played fucking line to line, took all the fucking throw-ins, and always passed the ball to my more talented fucking teammates so they could score the ball. I might score. I probably scored 3 goals a season, and yeah, I didn't care. I, dude, I was a fucking tough guy. Fucking nobody could run with me. Nobody could run with me. I was a line to line fucking center halfback. Took all the fucking throw ins, and whoever I decided to cover was absolutely fucking smothered. And that's the way I played soccer. I didn't care about scoring. I was, I love to smother people. Like if the other team had like somebody who was known to be like really good, dude, at center halfback, I would fucking stalk them and just line to line ruin their fucking day. Ruin their fucking day. Fucking, that's why I never fucking got any goals. Because I like to ruin fucking people. Just, you're the star of the team. I'm gonna fucking slide tackle you every time you get the fucking ball. Like, there's a pass coming your way, you're gonna be looking out your ear for me slide tackling you, because I'm gonna ruin you. And it's not working. I must not have turned on the do not disturb properly. Who cares? Okay. No. No videotapes of me playing soccer. But I'm telling you guys, I was a fucking. I don't think on the international level, like we're talking American soccer, which is bullshit, to a lot of you people, and we're talking state level fucking Michigan soccer, which is even USA soccer. I mean, dude, our style of soccer was for a lot of you people that are uh, abroad, horrible. So I played center halfback like a thug, and I did it really fucking good. Very proud of what I did. Who was your soccer idol? Never really had any. Yeah, I kind of played soccer like hockey. I honestly did. Did I got in one soccer fight, dude? Yeah, I did something wrong because obviously my do not disturb is not working. No, I was not the best sixth grade athlete ever. Mike Tebow. Go fuck yourself. I was somewhat of a late bloomer in sports. Like I played travel squad soccer. I exploded onto the fucking soccer scene late in life, like ninth grade. I, dude, I was a fucking animal. Like I said, center halfback, taking all the fucking throw ins, fucking fighting people. Like, dude, and and then you know, I quit soccer and started doing football and track and wrestling. Like, I, I was a horrible soccer player for like 8 years of my life, like kindergarten through fucking eighth grade. I, you know, I was just like a struggling defenseman. You know, actually in seventh and eighth grade, I was center halfback. So I take that back. I, doesn't matter. Father. I was never a Pele. I was a fucking goon, man. I played center halfback. I fucking take out your best player. Fastest mile, Jay. Um, dude, I really choked in the mile. Um, eighth grade, um, when I ran the 10:59 2 mile, like I really thought um, I was gonna run a good 1 mile the one time because uh, I talked my coach into letting me run the 1 mile, and our guy who ran the 1 mile, he was going to run the 2 mile, and we did that one meet, and dude, I stunk it up. I think I ran. Now we're going back to 1983, so I think I ran like a 5:25 in the eighth grade. I mean, I stunk it up. I I was horrible because I didn't know what I was doing. But 5:25 is not good. Did a mile for a double. And he smokes. Father. Don't call me father. Uh, Linda's my girl. She just said she's wearing my Delray Misfits t-shirt at the gym. And Linda's really sweet when it comes to lifting weights. Because, dude, you guys, she calls standing calf raises up and downs. Dude, seriously. Her dad made her put her toes on a telephone book and go up and down. And so to this day, the woman calls calves up and downs. And when I try and teach her things, all she does is shut down and rip on me like it's my fault. Father. I want to leave you guys with an assignment. Gorilla Juice is trying to fuck up these live streams, and we know his name. We know where his mom lives. We know where he works, and you guys haven't done. I'm just wondering, like, most people would quit by now. I need the Ruckus Boys. We need to ruin this Andrew guy from the United Kingdom and just ruin him.